Hello, I'm Janelle Maiocco, the CEO of Barn to Door, and today we're bringing to you the fourth conference we've hosted in 2021 focused on brand. I'm going to share with you why we care about brand, so much so that we've dedicated an entire conference, speakers, and sessions to help you bolster your farm brand. Plus, I will share a bit about Barn to Door, including how we are helping farmers be successful. Over a year ago, we looked across the businesses of thousands of farmers using Barn to Door and identified 4 key areas, which we also call 4 levers, that have clearly helped farmers be successful. Brand is one of those 4 levers. If farmers improve their brand, it positively impacts the outcomes of their business. Brand really comes down to marketing yourself and your farm to drive awareness and loyalty. And the whole reason to do marketing is to drive more sales. To be frank, buyers need to love your brand more than they love an easy purchase at a grocery store. They need to love your brand to the point they are intentional about buying from you. They need to want your beef or your flowers or your chicken or goat cheese more than buying it at the grocery store. In short, they need to care. They need to care about your brand. Your brand is a combination of you, your farm, your product, and their experience of buying from you. I'm going to say that again. Your brand is a combination of you, your farm, your product, and their experience of buying from you. In fact, your customers experience your brand at every single moment they experience any aspect of your brand, from visiting your website to a convenient online shopping experience, to eating the food you produce, to an email they receive, to the Instagram photo they see, to the note you drop into their box with their order, or a handshake from you in person. All of those examples we call touch points. They all add up to your customer's experience of your brand. Many of these touch points are activities or actions, like an email you send or a newsletter you send, or your customers going to visit your site or receiving an order reminder. Ongoing and consistent touch points are part of communicating your brand and building and maintaining brand loyalty. And why is that important? Because you need to remind your customers of your brand consistently if you want them to buy from you consistently. Think of your brand as a living thing that you need to keep feeding, and it grows and gets stronger only when you engage with your customers. It doesn't have to be hard, it just needs to be intentional. A newsletter with stories from your farm is important and takes extra work, but even a quick text message or an automated delivery reminder from your farm, these all count as your brand touching your customers. Every touch point helps build brand loyalty, while also serving to remind customers to think of your brand and to keep buying from your farm. So yes, we at Barn to Door are passionate about helping farmers promote their brand to their local communities. It is why we care that farmers have a lovely website, a delightful online shopping experience, a custom newsletter, and training on how to post things in Facebook. Every opportunity for you to promote your brand is important to us at Barn to Door, because we know if farms keep sharing their brand to their customers, they can win loyalty and sales over commodity options and grocery stores. We've helped thousands of farms set up their brand online and know what is the most effective way for farms to build customer loyalty to then drive consistent sales. You might be asking yourselves, what do you need for a successful farm brand, one that drives loyalty and sales? Number 1, your brand needs to be visually appealing and recognizable. Number 2, your brand story and messaging should be clear, consistent, and relatable. Number 3, you must have quality products that beat out commodity options. Number 4, you must offer a convenient shopping and convenient delivery option. These are the building blocks for your brand. You will hear more about these today, but let me give you a quick overview. First, your brand needs to be visually appealing and recognizable. What does that mean? Well, people have logos to make it easy to identify a brand across locations. For example, if you have a dairy, you'll see a logo on a social media channel, on an invoice, in an email, or even on a sticky label. That's good. It offers an easy mental connection for your buyers and strengthens your brand. Beyond logos, which are visually appealing and consistent, are photos and everything visual that people see when it comes to your farm. And yes, when it comes to your brand, a picture really is worth 1,000 words. Remember, everything visual reflects your brand. Your website should be simple and engaging, not busy or complicated. Photos you share should tell a story and be visually pleasing, whether photos live on your store, on your website, or on Facebook or Instagram. Do a visual audit sometime on your website and social channels and ask yourself, do I like this brand? Would I buy from them? Am I drawn in? That can help orient you to make sure that your brand has a visually pleasing experience. Number 2, words also communicate your brand. Whether you're talking to buyers, whether it's the verbiage on your website or content in your newsletter, even the hashtags you use on Instagram all roll up to communicate what you are all about. They contribute to your brand story. Third, quality products are essential. I probably don't even need to say that. But truthfully, they need to be better than the convenient grocery store equivalent. A buyer will connect the dots. If your products are amazing or awful, which I'm sure they're not, they will associate that experience to your farm. I can't tell you how many times we have people dig into farm food bought directly from their local farmer and are so floored with the incredible tastes and flavors. That's important. Ask yourself, how do they feel about your product? What is that eating experience? If you bring rotten food or food without flavor, no matter how pretty your website is, that customer probably won't return. And fourth, last but not least, you must offer easy shopping and a convenient delivery option. You can have the most visually pleasing brand, you're good at touch points and stay top of mind, your food is epic quality, but if it's really hard to order and really hard to get your food, it will be harder for you to achieve sales. Don't waste your branding efforts by making it difficult to get your products. If you're not online and a customer has to find you, call you, email you, drive to you, then write an old school check. You're requiring extra effort for your customers to buy from your farm. Well, a lot of good people out there will make that extra effort. If another farm just like yours was just as great at branding and quality and touch points, and they offer weekly delivery, they will get more sales because people need it to be easy, and frankly, people don't always have time to make that extra effort. Ask yourself, how much effort does it take for my customers to shop from my farm? Then how much effort is it for them to get that order? Grocery stores are convenient because they are nearby, so only a short drive, and buyers can buy everything there at once. Amazon delivery is convenient. Drivers don't have to get in their car even if they are only buying one item. You can beat them both at brand and quality, which is awesome. But if you lose on convenience, you will lose some sales. You can and will beat the competition if you even the playing field with convenience. Then you win on every front. Here is how to increase your convenience. If you don't already have a store online where buyers can see what you have, add items to their cart, and check out with a saved credit card anytime they want, then start here. Make it that easy for them to order. Then you can start small by offering even just one convenient option to get your food. Unless your farm's in the middle of the city, you should recognize it's not convenient to pick up from your farm. If this is the only option to get your food, consider adding at least one alternative option, such as offer a local pickup location closer to your buyers. While they still have to drive to meet you or pick up in town, it is still closer to them than your farm. You can start with once a month in any given nearby town. If you do offer a weekly pickup, just be consistent. For example, every Wednesday, so people can make a habit of shopping from your farm and can work a pickup into their schedule. Even more convenient than a local pickup is door-to-door delivery, which requires no effort from your buyers. This is where we see sales take off for farmers. You can start small, deliver once a month in a single zip code, and work to add more dates or zip codes if and when it makes sense. Maybe it's worth a shot. We have farms that deliver meat bundle boxes once a month, vegetables weekly, and dairy daily. They offer a consistent delivery schedule for their buyers. And these same farms have the most consistent growing sales, which we get really excited about. Please realize, if you start offering local pickup or delivery, it doesn't mean your sales will blow up overnight. It takes time for your buyers to become aware of those options, but we see time and again as buyers become aware of pickup or delivery options near them and start buying, they create a habit of purchasing from farms. To recap, make sure your text and words and visuals do a great job reflecting your brand. Engage your customers regularly with touch points, from newsletters to order reminders or quick text messages, so that you stay top of mind. Have a simple online shopping experience and high quality product. Offer convenient delivery or local pickup options. A quick note about Barn to Door since we're hosting this conference today. We build software and offer services for farmers to run a successful business. We help thousands of farms across the country, and we look forward to serving many more. Everyone who works at Barn to Door cares about helping farmers be successful. From our engineers who build tools to make it easy for farms to manage their orders and track payments and customers, to our support team ready on live chat to answer farmers' questions, to our account managers who review farm accounts and make custom recommendations on how farms can save more time or increase sales, we're all here to help you be successful. Farmers use our software to offer an online store for self-service ordering, set up their brand and marketing, manage customers, and automate everything from orders to emails to finances and delivery day. We have the largest team of engineers in the US dedicated to building software specifically for farmers. For example, our engineers have built software and automation so on delivery day, a farmer can print, with a click of a button, a pick list, a pack list, all of their labels, invoices, and receipts. We also recently introduced a direct integration with Routific, a routing app. So now in just one click, a farmer can sync all their orders for a delivery day into an app that maps delivery routes. Farmers are already reporting faster routes are saving them time and reducing fuel costs. We love that. Many of our farmers offer subscription options to their customers. Our engineers have built subscriptions for farmers who may want to offer upfront payment subscriptions for 10 or 20 weeks, including letting buyers join a subscription a few weeks in, which we call late enrollment. We work closely with farms, taking feedback and suggestions to continually improve all the options available for farmers who want to offer subscriptions. One we've been working on for months and months, we just released. It's a nice way for farmers to offer add-on items. Charlie's one of our engineers who worked on building it. He does a great job explaining it.
I'm Charlie. I'm a software engineer at Barn to Door. Been working here for about 1.5 years. Barn to Door's unlock feature is just a way for sellers to be able to mark offers that customers can buy that will unlock their private store. So that will give them access to other offers that the farmer might have. An example might be like they have a CSA subscription, and buying that may unlock other related items to that CSA, or they might use it to create like a membership to a private store where they sell items just for specific customers about that membership. Beyond saving the farmer's time, I think this helps reward customers who buy those items to like special other things that they can buy, increases customer loyalty. I think it just makes customers feel like they've unlocked something special. Ultimately, with the unlock feature, like we hope it's something that can be built upon and expanded to like serve even more purposes. But for now, it's just an easy way to save farmers time so they don't have to manually go through and give people access anymore, and creates buy-in for the customers and creates loyalty.
We love building software for farmers because we know it can do a lot of heavy lifting. Collating orders, mapping routes, making online shopping a self-service experience for their buyers, and more. That said, we also take the services side of our business very seriously. Having worked with thousands of farms and analyzed millions of transactions, we're sitting on a goldmine of information when it comes to what the most successful farmers are doing and why they are successful. And we're here today and ongoing to make sure that we communicate and share that back to you. We also work with farms across all categories, from dairy to fiber to beef to nuts, produce, alpaca, syrup, garlic, you name it. We know the nuances of what works well for every type of farm. Barn to Door exists to help farmers be successful. So getting all of this valuable information to farms is important to us. Consequently, we write ebooks and blogs, stream podcasts, offer classes, and host events like this conference. If you navigate to our website, barntodoor.com, and look up our resources page, you can find all sorts of information that might be useful to your farm. You may ask, what kind of services would I get if I signed up for Barn to Door? I'll tell you. We offer you what normally would cost thousands of dollars in consultations, classes, and expertise. But we include it for our farmers because if they sign up for Barn to Door, a software to run a successful farm business, that tells us they're investing in themselves, aiming to take their business to the next level. And we want to invest in those farms. So we do. by spending time and resources getting them information valuable to all farms or specifically to them. Farms have one-on-one and group training options, including right out of the gate an onboarding manager to help you get set up. Once farms are set up, they can access account managers, our support team, attend classes. Boot camp classes are introductory, and our academy classes are digging into topics like delivery day best practices, advertising on Facebook, or setting up email campaigns. 2 recent initiatives we have just rolled out include our new Connect program and Scorecards. We always ask ourselves and farms we work with how we can better serve them. So we're especially excited about our Connect program, where we provide the opportunity for farmers to meet other farmers to gain and share advice on running a successful farm business. As part of our Connect program, farmers can tune in to office hours to connect with farm experts, barn to door, and other farmers. We let people know the schedule so they can see specific topics or types of farms. A microgreen or freight farmer might want to connect with others or learn from a dairy farmer how subscriptions and deliveries helped them triple their sales. Whatever is interesting or might apply, farms can choose to attend. Another thing we recently introduced is Scorecards. This is brand new for our business and scale subscription tiers. This is literally one-on-one coaching where our team will audit or score your farm across key levers of success to see where you're doing well and also uncover areas where you could improve. The goal is to help farms know what to do if they want to incrementally increase sales, save time, or gain more customers. Listen to Miranda, one of our account managers, describe how Scorecards will work for our farms.
Well, my name is Miranda, and I'm one of the success managers here at Barn to Door, and I lead the account management team. So scorecards are a tangible asset that we have created to provide structured feedback for farmers based on that quantitative data that we see working with thousands of farms. And it also is a step-by-step guide to really help you one area at a time, because you're already spreading yourself so thin, working out on the farm, trying to think about, oh, I need to do this with marketing, or I need to update my pricing, or maybe I need to get my certifications. That can be very overwhelming. And so the scorecard really just outlines those easy step-by-steps. It's really cool to kind of work alongside with the farmers, where we know where they need to work on, they know what they need to work on. We come up with a game plan together, and then they go out and implement it. And then maybe in 4 months, 6 months, we'll do another scorecard to really see those improvements. And not only the scorecard will improve, but their business will improve overall. What we really hope to achieve with the scorecards is not only to help our team guide farmers in the right direction, but overall really help them improve their business. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's great for us to be there every step of the way. And at the end of the day, their success is our success.
Companies are human too. We're passionate about helping farms run successful businesses. For us, it is personal. We're excited to have you here today with us. Here is what to expect and look for. There will be 3 farm speakers from produce, protein, and dairy operations. Each will speak to the tactics they've used to create successful local brands in their respective communities. And we're especially excited about our brand keynote speaker, Saul Spadey from Dick's Drive-In, an iconic local burger chain in Seattle. Saul will be joining us to share how they've distinguished themselves in a commodity market and are recognized as the go-to spot in Seattle. It's a big deal to stay a top brand for 5 decades running, and it wasn't always easy for them. They figured out a few key things along the way, which will be valuable to anyone working to build a strong local brand. Beyond the farm speakers and our keynote will be tactical presentations from the Barn to Door team. Members from our team will share best practices and tactical advice between packaging and subscriptions and our newest service, Scorecards. This is where we'll share all the great data that we know works for farms who want to be successful. To go along with these talks, we'll be going through a worksheet full of questions and prompts so you can take applicable tactics back to your farm. And announcements. As always, we save the best for last. We love saving important announcements for the end of the conference, like frosting on a cake, or better yet, if you grew up in dairy country like I did, it's like the cream layer on top of the milk. Enjoy today, and I'll see you again to wrap up the conference.